Oh shit.
Oh wait,
it's already gone. Too
okay.
late now.
Damn, okay.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Sovereign here.
And Joker.
It was late.
Oh, hey, you changing the phone now. Oh.
I'm gonna try not to stay because I'm trying not to. I want to see something.
You want to see something?
But you
Okay.
the hit man today.
All right, we got a few kind of topics today. You know what I'm saying? So, what we're going to be talking about today is we're going to get to know a little bit ourselves, what we think, and our thoughts about specific things. But first, we're going to ease into it, then we're going to get to that dirty. All right? So, I want to ask y'all to host me and myself, what are the 3 qualities you believe yourself to have? And which way you want to go? You want to start from here all the way there? We'll start with James. What are the 3 qualities you believe yourself to have?
Trustworthiness, comfortableness.
It's gonna be 3.
Yeah, I mean, just for right now. You can add more.
And dependable.
Independable. So,
Yeah.
Comfortableness, trustworthy, and dependable.
Meaning that
I mean, those are good 3 right
Yes,
there.
I got it. Y'all get it.
Oh, you're showing up. Why do you believe you're trustworthy, dependable?
To go into more depth about it, starting with trustworthiness, I've been in a lot of situations where people have told me things that, first and foremost, they was uncomfortable to share, but I created that safe place for said person for them to, feel comfortable enough to share that with me. And I'm that type of person that you can come to with that, because first and foremost, I'm not here to judge anybody. What I tend to do is put myself in people's shoes before I analyze the situation or whatever, to try to get a better understanding of where they're coming from. Because folks be going through it, deal with it, because it's like it's so much snakeness and sneakiness that's going out and about in the world that we deal with today. Honestly and truly, being a snake is like idolized in a weird way throughout social media. You know what I'm saying? And like it goes further into rap music and stuff, and they downplay it, but it's like to a certain extent, some folks are like accepting it. You know what I mean? And that's nothing good to have in your circle, because that snake is gonna slither through and creep and sink its teeth into anything and everything that it can, and it'll start affecting the relationships within that circle. And that's when other things come into play. But yeah, you can trust me. You know what I mean? And then another thing, I'm not the type to go and spill that news. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm perfect and be like I'm not. Like, I won't feed into gossip and stuff like that from time to time, but I'll never come out or bring up that situation, even if it got something to do with whatever, I'm saying, I'm conversing about. I'm not the type that's just going to put your business out there on blast, because I know what it feels like when your business is out there, and you don't know how to react to that. Like, it's shocking. It's nerve-wracking. It boils your blood. It pisses you off. It makes you sad. It's like you're dealing with all types of things like that. So it's like, me feeling that, I wouldn't want nobody else to feel that. But it's like I want to be that person that somebody can vent to. So like you can talk to me, like even if I don't respond back to you. People need somebody to just hear them out. They don't need to be told that. Well, I get what you're saying, but I would go about it like this. Even if like their direction isn't in a straight and narrow direction, sometimes they got to get that off their chest. Like you feel like 10 times more relieved once you get that. Once you talk about the weight that's on your shoulders, it's easy to handle it. You know what I mean? And then that ties into the whole like comfortableness and dependable. Like, and when I say dependable, I'm not just talking about finances.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, because when it comes to finances, if I have it and I can give it, okay.
Yeah.
If I haven't and I can't give it, I'm not giving it. Plain and simple. But it's like folks need people to be able to depend on. It's like, hey, saying like a phone call away type thing. It's like that. Like I'm that type of person. Like I'm bad. I'm terrible when it comes to reaching out. I really am. And honestly and truly, I'm trying to come to terms on why I am like that. And it's not even with just people that I've like drifted away from. It's like it's in general. You know what I mean? And I don't mean to. I honestly and truly don't mean to do it on purpose, and I'm not being spiteful with it or nothing like that. It just happens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I noticed it. I noticed that it be happening, and like I said, it's something that I'm gonna fix. But I'm just bad. I'm bad with communicating. But if you need me to communicate too, I promise you I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just going like, hey man, this man that called me like 3 times. I'm not just gonna keep ignoring your phone call. You're calling me for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Whether if I pick up the phone and it's something crazy, regardless, you wanted my attention in that moment. Who knows what my attention for you could have done? You know what I'm saying? Even if it was something silly or something that's not too crazy, or it don't even need to be nothing bad at all. Like what if they were just calling and just say this, that, and the third. That's fine too. But like I'm big on being a good person, so that's where my qualities come from. I want it like me wanting to be a good person, and I feel like those qualities is what a good person is supposed to possess. So
Yeah.
that's how I go about it.
Dang. You put all three: dependency, trustworthiness, and accountability in such a perfect way. And you even add the bonus to which I'm going to reveal at the end of all this. Dang. And you is right. Like sometimes, yes, when people contact you, like you notice your troubles with your good, and a person a lot to say the good and the bad about themselves,
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And with that, it's like nobody wants to speak on the bad because like they hate that cringe feeling when you're like confronting it.
Yeah.
That conviction.
Yeah. And it's uncomfortable. It's awkward, but it needs to be done. It will help you become the person you're trying to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want to put it out there that like I got everything figured out yet. I don't. Trust me, I don't. That's why y'all haven't seen me on this show much. Is like that whole sheltering and like getting your mental together. Like that is so important. You know what I mean? Like, please just like get it together. Like whatever way you see fit to do it, as long as it's something positive, go about it and really just focus on making your mental better as a person, because if you lose your mind, like everything else just follows suit. You know what I mean? Like you lose your mind, that's it.
Dang.
By the way, I am not quiet. I'm listening. I'm trying to promote this. So it's good that they're able to share while I post this stuff out.
Yeah.
These were some good ones. But y'all continue.
Yeah.
I'll be ready when it gets to me.
And with everything you said, I believe it to the 100% truth because, like you said, with the trustworthiness and comfortableness you gave us, you put yourself out, you put your vulnerabilities out, and you made me comfortable, and you made me feel like I could trust you,
See,
and it made me feel like dependable, like if I could tell you
that,
stuff.
that's how I want to go about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, folks like to, and I understand about keeping your guard up. You know, you want to protect yourself at all times, but it's like it's okay to be vulnerable. You know, it's like you don't have to just always walk around with your chest poked out. I'm him or I'm her. You know what I mean? It don't even have to be a guy thing. You know, it could be on both spectrums, but you don't have to walk around like macho man or macho lady.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and a lot of folks do that to get respect.
Yeah.
When honestly and truly, just being you will go so much further as far as respect than putting this facade on. You know what I'm saying? Um, and that's what like I want people to be, understand that it's okay to be vulnerable, but you need to be careful of who you're vulnerable with. That's where the weirdness come into play.
Be smart
you know
about it.
Yeah, because I'm a person whose vulnerableness been taken advantage of and used against me, and that's whack.
Yeah.
The feeling of it is whack. Witnessing it is whack. Going through it is whack. Dealing with it is whack. Like
I don't know.
it's
At all.
whack. Like it's whack. Like for real, it don't feel good. Like it don't make you feel good, and it's just I you know
All right, Gucci Bang.
I want people to understand that it's okay. But I would be vulnerable with y'all. But like certain folks, I wouldn't do that because they don't deserve that. You know, folks don't deserve that. You know, they're gonna see it and they try and like people try to feed off of it in some way, shape, or form. Why they like that? Who knows?
Man, I don't.
Who knows?
Hey,
but it's like you can only worry about yourself at the end of the day. Like I've learned that a lot in these past few years. You know, especially being in a relationship with someone like her. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, your mind, your mind just gets open. When you're more open minded to certain things, it's just amazing how it can reflect on you and then reflect on your life.
oh man, it's lovely when your significant other help you learn more about yourself that you couldn't have known about on your own.
Yeah. Like I don't mind being taught. I don't mind being put on game. You know what I'm saying? Like what? You gonna judge me because my lady put me on some game about something that I wasn't familiar with, and you're probably gonna think that I'm supposed to be familiar with it because I'm a man, right? No. You know what I'm saying? Like she got experiences in life just like I have.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But she's her at the end of the day, relationship or not, she's her own person. You know, you'll be able to teach somebody something.
Oh,
you know, nobody knows everything. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
That was perfect. Hey.
Amen.
My hands.
Oh yeah, we got the My Hero Academia hands.
Yeah, I got deck in my hands.
Your deck.
Go ahead. Good. All right, y'all.
All right. Your three.
My three qualities would be perseverance, strength, and resilience. And I chose those three based off of my journey and the things that I experienced from then to now. And I am nowhere near the person that I used to be mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Like it has been a transformation. And that transformation took a lot of strength out of me. So that's how I found out that I was actually strong and how strong I really was, how strong I really am. Excuse me. And then going through challenges, especially when you haven't learned your lesson in those challenges, and you have to constantly be placed in situations that purge what isn't suitable for the lifestyle that you're choosing to live. Like if you're wanting to be more positive, where you're going to be in a lot of situations that cause you to renege on that. Like I just can't do it. I'm gonna sell out. I'm going to complain. I'm going to quote unquote express myself, and not understanding that that's building character. And then with the challenges that I have faced, not saying that some are greater than others. Like he said, people go through their life and everything is set up according to that person's journey. So in those cases when my back was against the wall, when I felt hopeless or I wasn't sure about something, when I doubted myself, when I was fearful, or whatever the case may be, I had to learn that that wasn't who I was. It was just something that I was introduced to, and it just stuck on to me. And then, especially when you don't have that proper guidance and you don't know how to release that, it's hard to stay motivated in some situations. In a lot of situations, it is extremely hard to stay motivated. It's hard to encourage yourself. It's hard to stay positive, to think positively. It's hard to even sometimes get yourself out the bed, to get dressed, to start your day. It's hard, and from then and comparing then and now, or then what was and then what's now, and then considering what will be, it's like, okay, I'm on the path that I'm supposed to be on, because first and foremost, it's all because of God. That's it. That's all, and ain't no going back and forth about it. It's all because of God. So I'm not here on my own free will. I'm not here on my own favor. I'm not here on my own grace, my own mercy. It's because God has invested in me, whether it be people, whether it be situations, whether it be moments when I'm realizing something that I wasn't aware of beforehand. He has had his hand on me through the good, through the bad, when I was obedient, when I was disobedient. He has had his hand on me. And so I am just grateful. And those would be my three qualities, because you will only know what a person tell you. And if I don't say nothing, you're not gonna know nothing.
No.
And everybody else, that's just opinions. You can ask somebody who's close to me, but at the end of the day, they're going to tell their version of that story, how they saw it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it ain't gonna be the legit.
You never gonna understand the depth of it. You may have experienced that emotion, because everyone has experienced loss. Everyone has felt some form of abandonment. Somebody has had an intrusive thought that was completely opposite of, their promises. So I'm a tough cookie, baby. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to make the money for the rents, but somebody got to do it. And I refuse to fall back into the hands of depression or anger or bitterness or selfishness or insecurities or doubt or fear or a poverty mindset, just feeling as if I'm inadequate. I can't do this. This is too big for me. I don't have the right connects. I don't have the proper resources. I didn't do it before, so how can I do it now? Ain't nobody got time for that. I live majority of my life in that mindset, and now that I have experienced it, and now that I have experienced God and His faithfulness, I can't go back to that. It's impossible. So it's literally only up from here, and I'm grateful. So yeah, that's what it is.
Dang, that's nice. All right.
That is important too.
It is.
So I was like, so pretty much your faith and your past experiences, the person that you used to be, growing up to the person you are now, created your perseverance, your strength, and your resilience. And pretty much like you said, with your resilience, all they drawbacks, like you're not gonna go back into depression. You're not gonna stay in the bed. You're gonna get up, showing your perseverance and your strength.
Yeah.
And the strength came from getting beat down from all your past experiences, right?
Yeah.
And, but your strength also came from your faith. God.
Yes, God. Yes.
And that bless you, and you feel blessed right now, and you don't want to go back to the person you was before.
That's
That's
it.
that
That's all.
perseverance you were talking about. That's like you
Yes.
explain yourself really good. You both of y'all. That's it. Ooh, y'all perfect with y'all. Y'all did good with y'all.
I did forget to implement God in my spiel too. And honestly, I'm kind of glad it went that way because I'm not trying to preach to nobody, but what I do want to
Hold on.
James on the road
22.
too.
All right, y'all. I had to edit that part out. So if you're watching it live, I don't know what happened.
okay. Back to what I was saying. To implement God in your life, He does not. It doesn't matter the type of person or mindset that you have. If you let Him in, He'll come in and do His work. Taking it from me, who's somebody who I wholeheartedly believe in God. I've seen His works. I've witnessed it, and I can wholeheartedly say that if all else fails, I can put my faith in Him and be okay. But I'm not where I'm supposed to be as far as like praising Him and giving Him the honor that He does deserve. But He still doesn't leave me behind. Like that's the beautiful part about it.
Mm.
You know, with a lot of situations that I have been through and dealt with in my life, I felt shameful approaching Him because it's like, why would He open His arms to me after I just did what I did, said what I said, that type of thing. And He showed me to never second guess Him. Like just because he's the guy, he's the person with the last say so, like the last final judgment, doesn't mean He is judging you on a daily basis. He doesn't judge. He doesn't go like that. He doesn't go about it like that. He will give you a chance to find Him. He'll give you a chance to do His works. Like I wholeheartedly believe that God put me on this earth to be a good person. That's why I'm so fixed on being that, and not just be a good person for myself, but be a good person for people that I interact with. Because me myself, I can fit in any type of group you want to call it, and I'll blend in well and blend with. I am with that group. So with that being said, He's using me to be that type of vessel to appeal to whatever crowd. You know what I'm saying? Um, a lot of one of the struggles that folks have with as far as praising God is like people will look at it as it's not cool. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's like, oh, you're that type of person. You know what I mean? But like, there's no like ranking when it comes to like, you don't have to put a certain persona on to praise God and worship God. You know what I mean? But He's there. He's there for when you're in your darkest time. Not even in your darkest times, but it's like He's there. He's there when your back's against the wall. He's there when your head, like when everything is going good. He's there when you're confused, you're scared about something. He's even there when you're prideful and confident about something. Like it's just words really can't express like the way He works, but I know He's real. And I want to let our audience know, that He is real, and it's never too late. Um, he's welcoming all, and He has enough love and blessings for everyone. You know what I mean? So it's like that's a part of the whole mental thing. I was more focused on putting out there the whole by yourself part, but like honestly and truly, you're not by yourself. You know what I mean? Like you're not going to be able to handle everything by yourself. Some things is going to cause you to look for a higher power, and why not look towards Him when it comes to that point?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because once you look towards Him, it's like everything else will fall into place. And then that's not saying that, okay, I accept God in my life, everything is going to be all roses and daisies and stuff. No, that's not. Honestly and truly, you just made your life not hard, not two times harder, but now you're going to have different types of battles, but it's for a reason. It's for for example, how Johanna was able to go on her spiel about her qualities. You know what I'm saying? God is the reason. God is the reason why she's so strong. She's so resilient. Like if only you knew. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the only person that does know is Him. And the fact that He'll still bring you out of all of that. It's like, how can like I wouldn't want anybody that I care about to miss out on. You know what I mean? And I'm not preaching to you to be like a church type person. It don't take all of that. All it does is is believing Him. That like let's start there. You know what I'm saying? Like let's believe in Him first. Let's acknowledge Him. You know what I'm saying? Let's have faith in Him first, and then everything else will follow after that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not asking y'all to like walk around with a Bible. And that's like it steps to it, and the first step is acknowledging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Because like you said, it's crazy that you brought that up because I was just looking at a little sermon video a while ago. People always be talking about we be looking for God and stuff like when during our hard times, but actually He be finding us during our hard times and everything,
Yeah.
And the reason why people like how you said earlier, when you be telling people about God and stuff, and you're like, oh, you one of those type of people, is I think it's most because when they tried it, it's like, well, it didn't work, so or something they didn't have, like you said, experienced it.
Yeah, and then it's like everybody's experience when it comes to God and church is different too. Some people was forced to be in it, so that can play a role in why they're so rebellious against it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, or some folks probably wasn't introduced to Him at all, and they've gotten through life this far without Him. So it's like,
yeah, I want to talk about that.
Why do I feel like I need Him? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you never know. Some people are just completely ignorant to the situation in the whole. Some people don't want to know who He is, and that's them.
Mhm.
I'm more worried about me and the people that I care about. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all who I can worry about at the end of the day. I can't. Do I want the world to be good? Yeah, of course. But it's like, if you trying to take on the world and your life, yeah, that's too much. You know what I'm saying? You gotta worry about what's in front of you, and the people that's in front of me are the people who, you know what I'm saying, is yeah.
So people, if you feel like, I mean, you can always, if you don't have to, if you don't want to, but the choice is there. You could turn to faith and see what happens. The choice is yours.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't want to.
But
Yeah,
no,
I
this
don't
choice-
want to force it or anybody or anything. But
Yeah.
hey, just try.
I ain't trying to force it.
Who
Nobody.
that is?
Oh snap!
Oh.
Oh snap! Never mind. Hey kid, how you doing? We got another guest up in here, and now, but my three qualities ain't nothing too much. I think I'm gonna still reveal at the end like more. I think I am patient. I think I am understanding, and I think I'm kind. But I feel like these can be drawbacks. I believe some of the quality of mine can be drawbacks for myself because maybe I go too overboard on some of these things. Like you say, you got to be smart about it, and people you get smart with.
And that's not your fault. You know what I'm saying? You know, those qualities are good. You know what I'm saying? They're great. That shows me that you're a good person. It's what it is like people that you encounter take advantage of those things.
Yeah.
Just gotta set boundaries, not
No, you're right. Yeah, it's all about boundaries.
Yeah, boundaries.
It is because once you set them, folks can't take advantage of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like patience. That.
Yeah.
When they say patience is key, for sure.
And
then they're not lying about that. That's my goodness. Yeah, like
just gotta wait for the good moment.
But those are definitely like great qualities of James. Like understanding. That means that I can come to you and talk to you about something, and you won't be so quick to like. You're not listening to talk back. You're listening to understand. You know what I'm saying? That's a wonderful feeling. You know what I mean?
Like, I try my best, but I know I still mess up here and there. The reason why I say those things is because, like you say, you can be patient with the situation you're in, and you might endure, or patient with whoever you're involved with and the people around you, and then with the understanding part. The reason why I say understanding because I mean, if other people do, then that's good too. Sometimes when a specific situation comes and it's like you feel like that thickness in the air, I'll be the person to bring it up. Hey man, you know, such and such. Hey, I messed up, or hey, I did this and that. That's why I know you're feeling like this type of way. I'm gonna just say it out loud so we don't have to have these little mental battle ways with each other because I think I'm understanding how you feel. So I'm gonna just put whatever I believe your thoughts are thinking on the table and we could talk about it. Like let's say Zoe, Sovereign here, he's really on an on-time person, right? And then I'm gonna tell him, hey man, I ain't gonna be on time. I ain't gonna. I know I'm not gonna be on time. When I'm late, I'm like, hey man, my bad. I'm late, and I know he wants to say, hey, dog, well, stop being late so much. Stop being so late. I'm like, I know you want to say that to me so bad. Like,
90% of the time I'm late is because somebody else.
Yeah, and like, so I know that how he feels like that. So I'll just take it upon myself to bring it up and let it be known between us amongst ourselves, and then we'd be more comfortable. But I know I'm still trying to be on time, but we're not having a mental battle like he know that I know that he don't like me being late.
Yeah,
what I'm trying to say. Yeah, he knows that I know.
Yeah.
Like I don't want a person like
It's like,
not know that I don't like what you're doing or something. So
Yeah.
I want to let him know, hey, I understand. Like, oh, you know, that type of stuff.
Not
That's
the bad guy.
breaking,
Yeah.
breaking the ice it would be awkward too.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I
Yeah.
get it. I definitely
something like that.
I definitely get it.
And with the patience, you know, I'm not really talking. I mean, I'm talking to somebody, but you know, it's just it's just the person. It's just like it's just a lot of back and forth type of stuff, and I know how this person is. I know I might have to be the person to not be the better person, not all that stuff. It's just you know,
to add balance, like just
Yeah,
to
add
kind of
balance,
minimize the confusion. I would just
like
diffuse it.
and the thing is, she knows she's stubborn or something. What I would say,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, okay, I have to accept that, and then I know it's not. It's just what's that word? Pride. I mean, I can't say pride. Her pride. She got like
Yeah.
pride.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to use the word stubbornness. And
Yeah, absolutely.
But that is
yeah, that too.
the-
Yeah,
that
yeah,
is.
stubborn. Yes, that is stubborn. Yeah,
That
okay,
is what it
yeah,
is.
like a nicer way of saying. You so damn proud. Damn it. Get your stubborn ass on. That sounds way worse. Like, God, dog. Like, you
Pride.
said-
Oh, too much pride is a
Too
sin.
much pride. Oh, yeah, too much pride is sin. Oh, snap. Dang, I didn't know that. So, you know, I understand and I'm going to accept her prideful stubbornness. And then I know I can make the situation better if I just say out the situation or take the first step and stuff. I know you're not really supposed to take the first step and everything, but if it's not too detrimental to yourself, then why not? I guess.
That's what's
To
important.
I respect it.
And then you'll create a space to where like she'll eventually become more willing to take the first step.
For sure.
oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm
okay.
For
saying?
sure.
Like, if you show that you're accepting to her stubbornness instead of like beating her head in about it,
Yeah.
you know, it works out like 10 times better.
I wouldn't even say that you're accepting it. You're just welcoming it.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
you know, you're not.
Yeah.
It's like you're creating this free space so that way she's not feeling judged. Now, clearly, this is a problem.
Yeah.
However, I'm willing to work with you, and you know that you're not in this alone. So, like, your consistency in that will eventually show her I can trust him. I can relax around him. You know, I can open up to him. I can express how I feel, and it doesn't have to be shunned off or devalue. Like, he's going to see this is an issue for me, and this is how I normally respond to it. And since you are a person that comes to common ground, you're gonna find a solution. Or if you don't have the solution, you're gonna help her find a solution. So your qualities about you ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just continuing to identify your do's and don'ts with yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then creating those boundaries with other people about your do's and don'ts. And this gonna help things flow a lot more smoother than what they already are. And it's just gonna keep on improving.
Okay.
And to tag in on her pridefulness, that could be a defense mechanism.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Yeah.
You
that.
know what I'm saying? Like from what she's been dealing with in the past. You know, and I'm not making an excuse for it.
Yeah.
But in the reality of things,
Yeah.
you know, people's experience is why they're the person that they are today. With like all different types of experiences ties into how that person is today. So you don't know, like, she's probably dealt with something or been in a situation to where she had no choice but to be prideful. And now it's like being in a situation with someone who is like a little bit more laid back and understanding to the situation more than like challenging it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's a I don't want to say problem in relationships, but that's a like standstill in relations. Like
a challenge.
Yeah, it's like they feel like when defense mechanisms come up, they have to challenge it with another defense mechanism. When all that is going to do is make y'all collide. You know what I'm saying? It'll help if one person is understanding as the one person's defense mechanisms is going wild. So that way it's like, okay, I see why that's happening. So let's talk about why that's happening, and let you know that you don't have to use that defense mechanism with me.
Oh man, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's
Like,
pretty
yeah,
good.
like, yeah.
Hey, I ain't that.
Baby, I'm telling you.
It's a doozy, like, and then, like I said, like, I don't.
She got a fireball in her hand. Like, I should have used it.
Yeah.
I think I need to use it now, mother.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, I'm sensitive to fire. It burns. Like, okay, put it back in your pocket. Man.
Please.
Jeez. Yeah, I get you. Dang, that was perfect. I like the way how you broke that down.
And like I said, like my talk, I don't want to make it seem like I got everything. I don't want to make it seem like I got everything figured out. It's just what I've experienced and what I'm experiencing in life still. Like,
man, your experience is valuable, man, especially here.
Because I like when defense mechanisms come up, I take it personal. So I'm gonna react with my self defenses.
That was
that's not gonna help it. That's not gonna make anything better. So it's best to be a little bit more understanding. But like she was saying, like boundaries do need to be set.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's good to be patient with somebody, but you can be patient with somebody for too long.
Yeah.
No, it's time to split wigs.
Break that fireball, break
like a wall, like this, the patient one.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but as long as you got set boundaries, you won't get taken advantage of, and you won't waste your time.
Amen.
Yeah. Okay.
Amen.
Hey, thank you. Hey, y'all explain my better. Yeah. That's me, y'all. Thank you. That's a good interpretation right there. All right, so next one. I'll be right back.
Big S dog.
Sovereign, 3 qualities. What you got? You don't got no qualities.
Nope.
Girl, please.
Oh my God, I got no good qualities. Oh shit. Huh? What's up to you?
You want to go? What's your 3 qualities you think you have in yourself?
Okay. He went to the damn bathroom. Well, while he gone, I'll do a commercial break, and then you can do your thing.
Commercial break.
Ladies and gentlemen, please go buy a shirt. Please buy a shirt. This looks really nice, snazzy. I don't have the other one on. Somebody's supposed to wear this too, but also. Show my boy some love. Get one of his shirts too, and also, get the black, the red, the back. Go buy you one of his shirts. Come into the shop. Get you the freshest haircut in the world.
The freshest from the bestest, life changing. Oh
no, you just finished. That's why I stopped.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But wait, no, y'all. Host come back. I guess
The current commercial, right?
Yeah. Tell people about your stuff.
Oh. Well, since we're here, hello, beautiful people all across the world, all the boys and the girls. I am a local freelance makeup artist here in Pensacola, Florida. Refined by Ya is where it's at. Suiting all makeup needs, special occasions, birthday celebrations, events, bridal, carnival, you name it, I got it, and we are going to get it done. Social media platforms is Refined by Ya, YAH. You can also reach me at my email, same thing, refinedby.ya@gmail.com. And Style Seek /refined by y'all. Please reach out. If you have any questions, anything that you want to know in regards to makeup application or just basic product knowledge, I am your go-to gal. And if you're looking for a feature on the song, I ain't shoot in a minute, but I can give you something.
She gonna be on my mixtape / EP. It's coming still. But you can go listen to
And I'm litty.
the one song. It's out still. You know, been out for a year.
I'm a good
Right, go ahead, do your thing. You the host.
Okay.
Fine.
Alrighty.
You want me to go last? So
Yeah. Sorry to come back here. Actually, sorry. Oh, it's right there.
and waving.
All right, sorry. Hey, Lady in Reed. What are the 3 qualities you believe in yourself to have? Speak, damn it! No, just playing.
Why you open this door wide?
Yo, maybe give you those look like I give to my children.
Okay, nah, my bad.
Motherly look.
Maybe
In
please.
what aspect of qualities? Or what?
Anything that you believe yourself to have, like, are you dependable or on that type of stuff?
I'm definitely dependable. When I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna try my best and my power to get it done. And if I don't know the answer, I will find somebody that knows the answer.
Like, how do you think people would what do you think would people view yourself as? Like you said, dependable. What are the other 2 things? Like, but you can keep going on this dependability.
It's so much that people
Brother
say
love.
that
But what do you think now?
about
Personally.
me, but deep down inside, I think I have a more of a humble spirit. I can be selfless. I love to give back. I love to help people. My passion is children, but my passion is also helping others. For example, the principal I work with, just going through the motions of the school and her within her 1-year tenure there, she has lost her mom, her dad, her uncle, and her grandparent, all within the same year. That is rough. And trying to manage a school. It is rough. And you got teachers quitting left and right.
Oh, that's bad right there.
It's not easy. And went in her office just to ask a simple question, and she broke down on me. And I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? This lady is crying. I stopped. I said, give me your hand. Prayed over her. I'm not used to praying for people like that. I do that in the comfort of my own home, but I'm getting more out and like, it's not about me and my comfortability. It's about what that person needs at that moment. If that person just needs that word of prayer to build that confidence, to build that faith, that trust, that's what I'm here for. So my biggest thing is giving back. I love to give back. I'm very passionate about it. Just talking to a lady about something about my sorority. And I don't know this lady, never met this lady, never laid eyes on her. Simple phone conversation. She'll tell that the stuff that I do, I'm passionate about just from talking to me for 10 minutes. So if a person I never laid eyes on, don't know what she looked like, can say I'm very passionate about the works that I do, speaks volumes. And it shows that I'm not in it for the money. I'm not in it to be glorified. I'm not in it to be praised. I'm in it because it's a work that I know that needs to be done. It's something that this world needs. So I try my best to get it done. I'm also I don't know. It's like a lot of qualities. It's hard to sum up. Just three.
Yeah, you said three. You said dependable, humble, and selfless. Those the three you want to go with.
Yeah, I mean, it's so much that I can say by myself, but others can say that it's kind of hard. But I think those are really like my biggest qualities, and then the rest can just follow suit afterwards. Because when you have one, the rest will kind of trickle in and fall up under it to back that up. Um, but you know, going through some things that I went through as a child and dealing with losing people that was close to me and stuff, and dealing with people that doesn't have as much as me, it really makes you think like, dang, I thought my life was hard. I ain't got nothing compared to what other people got. So like I said, I have to humble myself. I get mad because I can't get this. Humble. Some people just don't have it. I'm one of the few lucky. No, I'm not lucky. I'm blessed to have the things that I have the people that I have the situation that I am in. So somebody helped me get to where I am. Coming from a single parent household, it was not easy. Somebody was pouring into me. It's my time now to pour back. So while people are still continuously pouring into me, I need to pour into somebody else's that's feeling empty and get them going. So then that person can pour into somebody else, and that person can pour into somebody else. And I think that's what's lacking in the world is so many people empty, and we're full, and we're keeping it to ourselves because we want to stay full. But what about the people that's empty? Somebody poured into you, why not pour back? So and I try to teach that with my kids as well.
That was two real good things. Right? So how are you dependable, humble, and selfless? Okay. Next one.
Big
We
sorry.
have sovereign. Sovereign here. Last but not least, sovereign with his three qualities. The least. His three qualities.
All right. Y'all hear me? Whatever. Okay. Everybody had good qualities, and everybody explained very well. The reason why I was quiet because I was analyzing for those. I know some of y'all watched this. You're like, oh, I'm usually throwing jokes, but I have two sides of me. They know I got sides. I'm just quiet, just analyzing the world, and then my more upbeat, jokey side. But my three qualities, I don't know. One of them is probably the same as Joker is patience. Because I feel like I am, out of many people I've met, I am one of the most patient people you probably run into.
For sure. I vote for it, and not just because of my cousin.
Because I've had to be patient throughout my life, family, friends, significant others, work, in everything. I've had to be patient, and I have witnessed other people. The stuff that I've had to deal with, other people would have been snapped, would have been just went off. But I will say, like he was saying years ago, that was a strength and a weakness because I allowed some things to go on longer than it should have. But the next, I don't know. What is dependable? Yeah, I mean, I will say that. I'm one person I can say you can count on me. Like if you need me, I'll be there regardless. Whoever your family ain't there, your friends, whoever, I'll be there at least. Shoot, third one hard. Told y'all I don't know.
Take your time.
The third one, I'm gonna say something I asked from God. They mentioned, the Lord. Now I've said this before. I've always prayed for courage, wisdom, and strength, over and over and over and over. And I will have to say, I feel like I did get that strength. I feel like what you gonna say?
No, I was saying, would you like to a call from one of the audience?
You can.
I mean, you can go ahead. What you're saying, pretty much the same thing, but I was going to say it.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, your third quality could be a strong will.
I can see
like,
that.
Like, I know you started to say like strength from God and stuff, but you can say it like that.
I feel like when I say strength, I know people in their mind they may go to like physical, but I feel like it's a combination, especially like he said, will. Like I feel like I have a very strong will, even when I've been beaten to the end. I've been depressed. There's been times where they can tell you, just didn't want to do nothing, but I still kept pushing. Depressed, where I've been pointing, I didn't want to live no more. But there was that drive that kept me going. There were times I just didn't want to do it, but I got up anyway. I kept pushing, kept going. And it goes back to what God gave me what I asked for. And it's tough. It's a tough gift that I asked for. And it is what it is. You ask for strength, he will give you strength, and he will give you a reason to use that strength.
And it's relieving at the end of the day, though.
It is.
Because you're going to realize how strong you really are.
Because every time, because some people, and I get some people, it's hard to keep pushing.
Yeah.
But it's like, and it's hard to explain. I try to explain it. Think about if you've ever been, and I'm sure everybody's been depressed. Think about it, you've been so deep, just in a pit of abyss. But then think of like just the darkness all around, but inside there's a little bit of light that just keeps you just going. So that's like that inner strength that keeps pushing, even when you don't want to go, keep pushing, keep pushing. And that's honestly one of the reasons that keep me going. Because it's like I feel like I just got to get to the promised land, and not really for me. Some of it for me, but it's for my people. Like I want my people to make it. So I feel like if I fail, I'm letting people down. So I have to keep going. Even let's say if my team can't go, I'm gonna push for them. They gonna ride my back. I'm gonna get it. We're gonna drag. If I gotta drag Darvin, I'm gonna drag him. I'm gonna drag it. That's what I do.
I can vouch for that. Like how many times Sovereign was like, we're chilling, and then out of nowhere, Sovereign would be like, well, let's just do a show real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like that. He does give me the job to be more active when it comes to this. Like this project in a whole is a witness to Sovereign's patience. Like
a lot of that. Oh, fun fact! Did you guys know that we came up with this name years and years? Well, I think we was in high school when we came up with W.C.O.D. Yeah, and they didn't even use it until like years later. Like when I think we officially started doing this, like 2 years ago. Yeah. So that thing just been out there, just been in a nest egg.
I thought it was the coldest acronym we chasing after.
W.C.O.D. Oh, I can't tell because of the camera. But and it's been, and I know some of y'all want me to. You know why I do it? It's been a test. Last couple years. Let me be real with y'all. The last 4 years have been up and down. Love life. Terrible.
Oh, no.
Terrible. Good. Hold on. Let me rephrase that. Good and terrible at the same time.
Confusion.
That too. Crazy shit. Life, crazy shit. I ain't lost so many people in my life. And we family, so he part of. So back to back.
Honestly and truly, like it's just really one kicks the bucket, another one is in a position.
Yeah, because you and I think like, I'm not saying it's easy to lose somebody. It's not, but you like, okay, it's 1, 2, it hurt, and you ain't thinking like, oh yeah, I'm gonna wake up in the morning and mama gonna call me about something. Yeah, then it get to a point where you just like, you don't want to think like that when you start thinking, well, dang, who next? What's for the happen? Yeah.
Like as far as like losing someone, and then right after we lost somebody else is in a position to where they're finna be gone. It's like you can't make this up. Like it's crazy.
And you can. And the problem with this is I've lost people before, but I've never lost people that close to me before.
All in one setting.
Yeah, so it ain't just one person I was really close to. It's multiple. Yeah.
That's a real hard guy.
And then on top of other problems, it just packs on and starts affecting you mentally, physically, emotionally. It affects your relationships with people around you. If you let it get too, man, you gotta that goes back, you gotta dig deep. I mean, also gotta help you out, because I'm telling you, that one thing I know he real, boy, because I don't know if I taking them haymakers back to back, I don't know, bounce back. I've had to do a lot of looking in the mirror, and a lot of people hate doing that. And the one thing I will say is I can accept my flaws, and I will admit to my flaws if I messed up, like he was saying, same thing. But I can look in the mirror and say, yes, I was wrong in this. Yes, I need to work on this. Yes, I was fucking up on this. And many times, man. Boy.
That's where it starts.
That's where it started. That shit has, all aspects of my life has fucked me up a couple of times. That's fucked up. Like, don't get me wrong now, some of them bitches ain't shit. But hold on. Wait, let me. but some relationships have been on me. A lot of people never admit that. I ain't never did nothing wrong. Yeah, he did. I fucked up, and it ain't been like crazy. Some been some fucked up, and some been some fucked up. But things have happened, and it's usually always. It ain't. How do I explain it? It's always something stopping the good stuff. It's always the good. When you find the good stuff, it's always something. The world, the planet, I don't know, whatever you call it. Yeah, always trying. The universe always trying to pull shit around. Oh, when you find a little demon, oh yeah, the demon. Y'all go yibbity. Yeah, frolic and all shit. You might find a witch or something.
It's like, hey, where's the toxic?
Exactly. And I will say one thing here. And I'm being honest. If you had, and I don't mean make believe happy, you happy. Cause I've been happy before. Fuck what the world. Fuck what the world got to say. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. You don't like that motherfucker. That motherfucker make me happy.
Yeah.
The one thing I will never. What's the word? I will never Well, that what's the word?
7? No.
No. Well, damn. Hold on. Fuck. Take for granted. The one thing I'll never take for granted again is I'm being serious, but you're making me laugh. The one thing I'll never take for granted is fucking peace. Fucking peace. When a woman give you peace, man, that shit, and it ain't even just in a relationship with a woman. Your friends, the people around you give you fucking peace. Don't care at that point, man, because that keeps you calm, man. You can have the most fucked up day ever, but certain people can just give you that peace, but you don't care. Because some people, oh, get away from. I don't want people around me. But when them certain people, that one person comes around and that peace, all that go away. And it's crazy because I'm one person who can tell you right now, I've had that shit. And that's one shit. That's what I dream to have when I get married. And not even just with my wife, just people around me. These people, they give me peace.
Yeah, you do too.
And that's one thing you can't take for granted. Because it's all these fuckers in here want to be in your fucking face. I done had a lot of motherfuckers in my face. And I said I wouldn't cuss.
No.
I've had a lot of people in my freaking face. They ain't give no damns. They ain't give no fucks. They ain't give nothing. They didn't care. They don't care about me. They care about that money when you're both out there getting that stacks. They cared about that diggling, but they ain't care about me. Yeah, but they ain't care about me. And there's people like that in your life. They don't really care. They're going to pretend they care. They're going to be, oh, yeah, I love you. Let's bump and grind. Let's go get some drinks. Let's go to the club. But when the shit hit the fan, they going to be there down for you? Hell yeah, you hurting. Exactly. We're going to be down on you on your knees. You want to cry. We're going to hold you. Them people you need to be worried about.
Mm-hmm. That was Kid Lamar said. He said, what he said? He said,
where was your bro? Where were your
But he for real. Them the people you need to worry about. Because everybody else don't care. They pretend to care. That's all it is. And then sometimes in our mind, we make up a fantasy land that these people give a fuck. And then we wonder why we all sad around these fuckers.
Yeah. We want them.
We want them. Yep.
So bad that we're creating an illusion.
But they don't care.
But they don't.
And I want to say one thing that you didn't say it on the show, but we've talked about it before. You worried about somebody else's feelings, but they don't give a fuck about your feelings. They just ignore it. They just don't care. Look, I ain't gonna put my business out like that. Oh hell no. But I will say this. I won't use that. Jolene. So it was a girl, Jolene. That was good. No. See, I use this as an example because this woman going through a lot of shit. What?
Huh?
No, I don't say no name. Tomorrow, yeah. But even though she still give a fuck. Because a person go through so much stuff, but if they try, they still give a fuck. I know I'm not supposed to be cussing, but I did the sovereign, like she said, the sovereign, it won't stop. So we can talk to y'all all day. You ain't gonna fucking listen. You're not. Because I'm talking nice and kind and Jesus. I'm sorry. I'm being serious, and joking at the same time. Get you off your feet. But on some real facts though, nah. People in your life care about you, but you got to know who is who. And I'm just trying not. And all jokes aside, it really upsets me because when I see people fight so hard for people who don't care, it irritates my soul so much. But I can't, like, what can I do? That's not my life. I can't do anything. But it irritates. Boy, in the back in the day, it used to irritate me so much. It was like piss me off. Cause I'm like, why? Cause I love him. Cause I love her. That was good. Yeah, you right.
Isn't that good?
It ain't that good. Ain't no pussy in the world. But yeah, man, y'all gotta believe, man. Yo, people, and it may not be a big group.
It don't need to be.
It don't. Just the small group you got will get you where you need to get.
RDT.
Yeah, for sure. That's what we gonna be like. For sure.
By the way, when I say like random stuff, it has no what's the word? No timestamps on things. So I know people like to try to figure out shit in my life. It's kind of hard because I don't put timestamps when I say things. My codes all over the place. I might post something you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I might be talking about somebody else. But no, and I done went on a little tangent about this shit. Yeah, but that is Will String. And it ain't just about relationships. It's also about you. One thing I do want to say before my time off, when the mic's off of me, accountability for yourself.
So,
For sure.
You have to be accountable for your mistakes, for you doing what you're doing. Also, I'm going to add to this. I know a lot of people going to get pissed off with this one. I know people do wrong to us. I get it. I understand. But the one thing, and I know it's going to upset people, and it used to upset me, but I start thinking differently. We choose who's in our life. We choose who open through that door. Now, we ain't choose our parents, but that's a whole different story. But we choose who comes in our life. We dated that person. We befriended these people. We worked with these people, whatever. Now, whatever they did, it's wrong. I don't know what they did. Maybe something big, maybe something small. But at the end of the day, it's your life. So you choose what you want to do with that. All right. I want to be a better person. So I'm not for to sit here and dwell on my anger, my anguish, and all this stuff. Don't trust me, boy. Man, I used to be a mad motherfucker. Oh, y'all, some people think I'm still, no. I used to be an angry little soul.
Yeah.
Angry, pissed the fuck off every day. So this persona is really, the sovereign persona is literally from all that shit. So that's where that came from. That anger was real at one point in time. Like I was pissed off. I was an angry soul. It was crazy because I started off as real loving, and it's not a bad thing to fall in love. And I was like, these bitches ain't shit. Well, I was in shit. But I was angry. I was mad at girls. I was mad at niggas. I was just an angry little soul. But one day, you want to know what made me not want to be angry? Because I started looking in the mirror. Oh, accountability. And I was like, I don't want to be angry because all it's doing is pissing me off. Am I wrong? All it's doing is pissing you off. You the only one mad.
Oh, man.
You holding all that regret to your ex, all that regret to your old friends. They don't give a fuck. They over there living their life while you still angry and mad for some shit that happened years ago. And you the only one who's upset because they don't care. So that's how to think about it. Why am I angry? Now it's easier said than done. Let things go,
Yeah, for sure, but still.
But you think about that. Why what they say, rent free, living rent free in your mind.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what's happening. These people live rent free. Let me tell you one thing.
Tell them one thing.
One person, dang, I won't say who. Okay, there was one person in my life who was the main root of that anger, but I forgave them. He knows what I'm talking about. And a lot of people even say, even if I didn't, I had the right to feel how I felt because of all the things that got done to me. But like I said, I had to think about, do I want to live with all this anguish and anger and just sadness and just rage? Nope. Yeah. So I'm walking around with all this wrath and I just want to tab shit. But you know, to cure the wrath, patience. I had to be patient. I had to learn to be better. Each day and each time, things got easy and easier. That's things I'm still working on. Things are not too bad. There's some other things I'm working on. But we grow every day. But that's one thing I want to leave y'all with though. Just look in the mirror. You can do it at night, you can do it whenever. Look in the mirror. And don't do it as like, I'm not saying you a bad person. Nobody's most people are good people. Yeah, you need a reality check. And sometimes look in the mirror is yourself. So talk to God, look in the mirror, and look at why is my life not where I want it to be?
And he gonna show you.
Yeah. And don't act like no. Look at it. Embrace it.
Yeah, you can't ask him, hey, let me know. And then once he shows you, it's like,
yeah,
that person is not like that. No.
Yeah, you want to run, don't? No, embrace. I want y'all to embrace it.
Take it as a challenge.
Yeah.
Everybody's not meant to be in your life for the rest of your life.
And yeah,
But
boy.
those that are will be there. Though. Like if you just sit back and just let the works flow, you'll see like they'll break away from you without even having to be any hostility. Like they'll just disintegrate. Well, not disintegrate.
Woof.
It's a word. Detach.
Yeah. Cut the chain off. You gotta cut that chain off. I know it's hard because there's and it's hard. It was hard for me. It was people boy. I thought I just needed them in my life. They need to be there. Why? They don't.
May God bless them.
Yeah, bless them. They cool. Okay. But
they cool.
But it is what it is.
Yeah,
they're gonna stay on that side.
They're gonna stay over that side. If I see them, hey, how you doing? And move on.
I think honestly, listening to like where everybody said, if we really just take a seat back, like we'll realize how strong we are as a person for real. Like just us all being in this room right now just proves that we have strength that we didn't even know we were capable of. You know what I'm saying? Like I know y'all are hearing all the different types of stories and stuff like that, good and bad, but at the end of the day, through it all, we got the strength, the courage, and the endurance that we need. So now we just need to apply it in life.
Apply that. That is a fact. It's gonna be hard, but just do it. Yes, I know y'all going.
It's not easy. Like that's what I want to like put out there. Like it's not easy. But if you put the work in it,
yeah,
it'll become.
I wanna say this though to add on with that. When we say this stuff, like he said, it's not easy. But I feel like when people say that, they're trying to find an excuse.
Yeah, you know they are. Hell, I was using that excuse.
Hey, we've all. It's
hard. It's like if it's hard, it's easier for me to just lay back and just be like. Like,
Yeah,
I'll
I'll do it tomorrow.
I'll do it. Yeah, like you know how many I'll do it tomorrows I done threw out there, and I'm still and then when it comes down to it, I'm mad that I'm dealing with a situation that I could have taken care of 2 months ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Sometimes you gotta embrace. You gotta slay the dragon. So sometimes you gotta get your sword and embrace it. Fight them demons.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll bounce back.
You'll be okay. I promise you.
Look, it's okay, and I'm not saying. Look, I'm a tough motherfucker.
Know that.
But we're not indestructible.
Facts. The older I get, I realize that every day.
Yeah.
I used to think I'm Superman.
Yeah.
Now I'm just Spider-Man. Like, whoa, hold on now. Them bullets. Ooh. Watch that. But yeah, man, y'all gotta just it's tough. It's tough. But
Keep on keep going, baby.
keep pushing. You got it.
Oh, that's good. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that everybody had some good stuff. We had
That was a good session.
yeah. You had you had comfortable trustworthiness, and you had comfortable trustworthiness and dependable. And you had perseverance, strength, and resilience. I had patience, kind, and understanding.
You're so attentive.
And Kaylin was humble, dependable,
So,
and acceptable.
so,
Yeah. Oh, thank you. So here he was dependable, patient, and strong-willed.
Whatever anybody need me to be.
Oh.
say goodbye.
Oh man, man, that was a good one right there. Like we almost like a therapy session. Almost we got what we want to think about ourselves. And but the real kick at the end, like how James said, James was actually the first one to do it. We always only look at the good within ourselves. We like, and actually as though. I mean, Sovereign brought it up at the end. We never take a look at the mirror. We never really, when we say 3 qualities about ourselves, we never add one of those, not a bad quality, but a quality that we think that we can improve.
I've looked at that demon.
But actually without I think all of us had, even you, with yours you said how the way you remember your past self and how the way you used to be, and you knew you had to work on those things. So you brought that up also. So we and it's like all came back into a circle, or it was all going to a line. We realized our weaknesses that we need to improve upon.
Yeah, you have to like, and trust and believe, especially when you start talking about them skeletons in the closet. It's going to be awkward. It's going to make you feel cringy, and it's going to make you not want to do this at all. But my best advice to go about it is to first do it by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And in that moment, take that opportunity to give it to God.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to necessarily make it seem like, you know, you're talking. Like, I talk to myself a lot, but to ease it, I make it, it's a situation to where I'm having a one-on-one with God, because that eases it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah.
And the beautiful thing about it, I believe every single one of y'all attributes. Like Kaylin, I believe she really is self-assured. She been doing, like, I ain't gonna say it on this, but she provided me transportation many times. I know it was a bad way. She helped me out. She helped me out with a lot of transportation. She even helped people that were sick, and she was there for them, like selflessness.
I think as a person, you gotta look and see. The world changes constantly, evolves, and as a human being, you have to learn how to evolve. If you got that mindset, oh, I'm never gonna change, you're never gonna grow. And if you never grow, There's going to be people that's going to outgrow you. And life is going to pass you by because your unwillingness to change.
Yeah.
And sometimes as human beings, we don't like change. It's not in our comfort zone. It's not something we're used to. It always has been and always will be this. One of the bright sides I tell people with COVID forced us to change.
Mm-hmm.
COVID forced us out of our comfort zone. COVID forced us to do a lot of things that we weren't prepared to do. We didn't want to do. We knew we had to do, but was putting it off. But it was a lesson as human beings. We have to learn how to evolve and grow. You can't stay monotone.
So I got
You gotta elevate.
3.
When you elevate and you grow, you gain more knowledge, you gain more insights, you gain those qualities that we're talking about. That's how you gain them. But if you're not willing to grow, what are your assets? What are you bringing to yourself, to your significant other, to your community?
Waste of space.
What are you adding?
If you ain't willing to change,
Waste of space.
waste of space. Like,
What are you doing here?
Who you?
And people get confused when it's like, change. Well, you're trying to change me. No, we're not trying to change you. You need to change yourself.
basically,
How it was, like I'm so get on to my mom. How it was back in the 60s, it ain't like that in the 2000s. She's one of the stubborn ones that cannot stand change, and I mean change down to the appliances. She got mad because we had to have white and she used to black.
That's why it takes
Like
time
is
to-
that particular with her?
I gotta say this because you said that. I didn't want to forget it. Like she said, look. Now I have to because now she done. Like she said, look. Because this was one of my pet peeves, and I heard people say this, and that's what made me like want to say this. Like she said, don't use that as an excuse to be your toxic ass self. I don't want to hear that. This just who I am. Shut your bitch ass up. Look. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. That's the one thing that always pissed me off. Look, it's a difference between somebody trying to change the positive stuff that you do and the negative stuff. I'm bringing on. If I'm slapping this motherfucker, slapping it every damn day, he gonna get pissed off eventually. Now, is it my? Now, should I get mad because he want me to stop slapping the shit out of him?
Oh, snap.
I think not. So he trying to change me for the better. So somebody trying to change you for the better, open your eyes. Accountability, just like we talked about.
and then another point she said, she was like, if you don't evolve, life is gonna pass you on. And just think about it now. Think about the ages we are now. At one point we were 16 years old, and then at a blink of an eye,
now we old as fuck.
Excuse
we
Older.
and then it's like when you sit back and think about it, it's like damn, like because at one point in my life, I was always asked like, what age, if I could choose an age to stay at, what age would it be? And I always said 28. Why?
Really?
I don't know.
28?
But
Trying to be 25.
I didn't want to be too young though. But I wanted to be old enough to be like, okay, he knows something.
I feel you. Oh, remember what? So I got an uncle. He this back. Remember when he asked us what this was like, I think we were way younger. We thinking about 25. I was like, man, I want to be married. I want to.
Oh yeah. Like basically like having your life mapped out and stuff like that. Like, if I'm going by how I wanted my life to be mapped out, I've had like 4 kids by now.
Boy, let me tell you.
Married and all.
He already know, boy.
Like,
It's not a bad thing. Boy. 3 of them up.
it's good. Like it's good to have a plan, but you have to be aware that life is gonna make that plan shift. But
Life
that's
don't.
okay though.
Yes.
Like once it shifts, you can't be like,
Right. just ride,
It didn't
man.
go the way I wanted it to go.
Yeah.
But
Because if this nigga here
keep flowing.
was talking to that nigga there, and he know that nigga back there.
Get your bitch ass up.
Yeah, get your bitch ass up.
He was just a quiet
Oh man.
Without trying to get too religious or anything.
They already did that.
Yeah, but it has already been stated that God has already worked out the plans in our lives. It's already been written down in the book. He already knows what direction we're going to, who we're going to become, what are we going to be like, and everything. So
I honestly don't believe. I don't think I believe that.
That God knows.
I mean, not saying
I
not
know
know.
what you're trying to say.
I'm trying to say,
because the free will thing. It's
yeah.
like he has your map.
Yeah, he gives you free
way
will,
off.
yeah,
but he
know-
already
like-
knows what you're going to do before you do it. It's already written down in the book. But the thing is, sometimes we wonder why things keep happening. And even though he gave us free will, he's also going to let you learn with that free will choice that this is not what I have planned for you.
Yeah, that's what that's behind the way Zoe said. He knows what you're gonna do, but it depends on your action. Like, okay, if I know if he drink that, he gonna have to use the bathroom later or something. Or if he don't drink it, he ain't gonna. I don't know. It's just
you're talking about
it is like that.
I don't want it to be like too straight.
What's the word?
Yeah, like that's where the free will comes into play.
Look, I got.
He knows how everything's mapped out, but the free will comes in where it's like you have to make that decision.
So this is the path that he wants you. That this will be best for you. So this is you ask for those wonderful kids and a beautiful wife. It's right here, and then these holes right here.
Oh man!
I didn't tell you go on that road. Now you done fucked up. Nah, I put you back on the road you supposed to be on.
Oh, okay,
yeah. Like I said, he's already gonna know. My child is going to choose this way. He's already gonna know. I created you, so I already know. You're gonna go left when I told you to go right. So because you chose to go left, I'm gonna put this in your life because you chose to go left.
Yeah.
Until you realize I need to go right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So when you wondering why certain things are happening, that's when it goes back to what we said. You gotta look in the mirror. Am I doing what is set for me? Am I doing right? Am I giving my all? Am I making the right decisions? One thing is, and I tell my kids, you're not bad. You make poor decisions. Your decision makings is off. And we have to work on those decision makings. And it starts from when you're young, because when you're older, right now, I mean, you're young or whatnot, you still somewhat got mommy, daddy, guardian, whoever to somewhat save you. But when you get older, you have to live with those eternal consequences.
At 18, he said,
help me.
You older. You older. You're not 5.
That's where it goes to that question where he was like, was y'all ready for life?
Oh, yeah.
No.
No.
We got that. Honestly and truly, I feel like on both aspects, if you have like that background that'll back you up, and if you don't have that background that don't back you up, you're still not going to be prepared. Because you got the background that's going to back you up. You're not prepared for real situations because you're always used to them backing you up.
He was just getting on me about that earlier.
Then on the other hand, it's like, damn.
You learn to fight the wolves.
Yeah, but yeah.
Nobody to back you up.
Yeah, you ain't got nobody to back you up, so you got to deal with it. But I honestly really don't think anybody was just prepared for life.
Not 100%.
They say at the age of 18, but let's be realistic. 18. You're still, as they say, you're still drinking that milk.
Yeah,
you're still drinking that milk.
Like,
you're not on solid food.
And then I'm putting myself in a predicament to where I was 24 going on 25, and I'm around 18-year-olds and stuff like that like need that enlightenment and stuff. Like I didn't realize how lost we really was at that young of an age until I experienced that. Like, you know, they put, and that's just the social media, like just putting in your head, yeah, 18, you this, 18, that. That's why, like at 18, you was able to buy cigarettes and stuff like that, and like they treat you like you're an adult, but mentally you're not.
You're dumb.
You're not.
Man.
Like you're not. There's so much, and then like there's so much that they don't teach you about life. And honestly and truly, they can't teach you about life because no matter what path you choose to go down, you're gonna have your own experiences. Like they can give you pointers and stuff like that because they've lived a life before you, but it's like at the end of the day, it's on you. You know?
What works
It's almost like
what works
war.
for them may not work for you.
It's kind of like I know people say life is a game, but it kind of is. You just have one life.
It's really a game of chess, though. Like,
Yeah,
it's like, yeah,
because it's like this. It's like what I want to do with my kids. So I want my kids that each of them have 10 grand. They do whatever when they graduate, do whatever what they want to do with it. But they got to talk to daddy first and mommy, of course. But they're still not going to be 100%. But I gave them material if you play Final Fantasy stuff. They got the material, got some potions. They ready for battle, but they still don't know what the fuck gonna come out. But at least they got some armor.
That's another thing that like our generation should like implement as far as like raising our children, because with our parents, we grew up with old school parents. So it's like they still got that old school mentality. Hell, still to this day, some of our parents may still have that old school mentality on certain things when it comes to life.
What you say?
So it's like be there for them, but be there as a guide. Like give them a chance, give them an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, but also give them an opportunity to mess up, because it's like you can't be there all the time. Like that's one of my fears as far as like having children. Like I'm not scared to be a father. I'm not scared to take care of the baby or raise the baby, but I'm scared of raising my child in this world, because this world day by day is getting crazier and crazier by the minute. You know what I'm saying? And I can't feel what these families are feeling, but it's like I can only imagine if I was in that situation and it was my child. Like I wouldn't be able to handle that. Like who would, for real? You know what I'm saying? Like these shootings and all this other stuff. Like I came across a video to where now schools are installing bulletproof walls. Like that is okay. Like come on. Like for real, dog. Like who wants to bring a child in that world? And that's just a little bit of it. And now I'm talking about like the school shootings and stuff. That's just a little bit of what this world is offering. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want to make it seem like it's offering just bad. Like it's really what you put out is what you get back. But at the end of the day, I don't want to make it seem like, left hooks and right hooks can't be thrown in the mix of it. You know what I'm saying? Like you got this mindset and demeanor like, okay, I'm gonna go about life in a good way. That doesn't mean bad and negativity is not gonna approach you. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to make it seem like if you live to a certain standard, you're indestructible to certain things, because that's not the case.
You're never.
But yeah.
That was nice.
That's what it is.
You laid it out perfectly when you said how life is going to be.
Anyway, like, because I done seen it on both spectrums. Like, if you can have, I done seen McDonald's workers living their life. And I've also seen CEOs stress the fuck out.
That goes back what you said about with you being ready but financially ready.
Yeah.
It depends on the person, because if you got what you got, you good.
You good. Like for real. Like, and it could be this one like multi-millionaire. He just
fucking struggling like a motherfucker.
He just can't get nothing right.
$1 million in debt.
That goes into like money is not like doesn't buy like everything. Like Money can't buy you happiness. It can,
But it
can't.
will make things easier.
You said it make things easier?
Financially, yes.
A little bit.
Little bit.
You talking about financially? Yes. Let me tell you this.
Because I'm not gonna lie, if I had $1 million right now,
What you talking about, nigga? Hey, hold on. I gotta say this.
You know,
Look, I everybody feel how they feel. I'd rather be depressed with $1 million than depressed with no money. I'm just saying.
yeah.
I'm just saying. Everybody different.
I'm saying
Everybody different.
money can also add problems. Yeah, it gives you temporary happiness. It's a temporary fulfillment. Just like how having sex is a temporary high. Smoking weed gives you a temporary high. Yeah, it's temporary because you go back to once you have that sex one, you're not gonna be good for like 5 months or whatnot. You won't go back to living your life, and depending on your job, it can still stress you the fuck out.
You talking about the money?
No, I'm talking about like it's a temporary.
No.
Fulfillment.
I wasn't saying it's for make me like gonna make the depression go away, but I was saying
no. It's a temporary high. It's a temporary fulfillment in your life, and people think like this is all I need. It's a temporary thing.
oh no, it ain't.
It's not all you need, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I just like it's like a
and
what I
even
rather.
with money, yeah, it can make you like it can make things financially easy, but then something happens and it can be gone.
I think
Just like that. Then
I
what?
feel like it's just a sense of control, like just having that control over something that brings you a sense of comfort. So it's not even the fact that money is evil or the root of it. It's the intention behind the money. Like if money is to be made to survive on this planet, and then you come across a person who don't have no money, you can't survive on this planet. So now you feel like there's a lack of control. You don't have nothing to control. So when you do get this money, you say, "Oh, I found happiness." No, you just found a temporary peace. However, it's not even peace or happiness because it's it. Huh?
You said comfort.
Wait, what's that again?
Comfort. There's no
Like, so like you're trying to say
It's something that you didn't have before.
you're in a good position.
if I was worried, like I'm depressed because of everything else, and including my bills, and then let's just say, oh, y'all gave me some money, so y'all gave me $1 million and be like, hey, I know I can't fix the other shit, but at least you ain't got to worry about the bills. So I do. So that would be like, okay, I'm still down by other stuff, but that's one thing else I don't have to worry about.
Control. That's
Yeah.
it. Us human beings just want to have control over something. And if we don't have control over something, everything is just going downhill. So whether it was money, whether it was really, because the money is related to everything. You
Pretty
know what I'm
much.
saying? Shelter, food.
Yeah, I'm
All
hungry.
that.
I
So,
gotta
yeah.
eat. I gotta take a bath. I don't want
You
to
ain't got no
stank.
control. You feel like you ain't got you ain't got no power. You don't have no power. You don't have no say so. You don't
Car
have any
fucked up.
say so. You just what's really going on. But that's the mentality.
But nah, real fact though, like they were saying, and she was saying, money don't buy happiness.
I don't see nothing about money.
I'm bad. No, cause I ain't had no millions, but your boy had, back like a little stock, and that didn't make me happy. It didn't, And I was doing some real dumb nigga shit. Niggas be taking pictures of hundreds and doing that dumb ass shit. Y'all doing that dumb ass shit, flexing for no dumb reason. I'm glad nobody knew where I was at. But real facts, all jokes aside, that didn't make me happy. Now, was I paying, money, things were good, I was paying bills, I was paying other people's shit, I probably shouldn't have been paying. I wasn't happy. I remember one birthday, I was out of town, and I couldn't go back. Go back to Pensacola. What was I? Was I in Savannah or was I in New Jersey? No, I was in New Jersey, and I had to spend my birthday by myself. I just spoiled myself, bought myself stupid shit. I bought me some of them. Remember them PlayStation headphones? Things like $100-something, but for just cause I bought me some clothes. I was just spending money because I was sad and down, and I had none of my real people there with me. It was a very sad birthday. It's almost as sad as the one that everyone forgot my birthday. But besides that, yeah, money don't buy happiness. It's just one less problem you got to worry about. You go ahead.
My viewpoints about money is I see money as tools to open doors.
I like that.
Yeah. Some doors you can't open with money because some people, I mean, they say
Everyone
that,
can
but
be bald.
yeah, but some,
Everybody got a prize.
I mean, like realistically, maybe everybody do have a price, but you might have them rare ones that they probably don't know, like them Molly dollars or something.
I will say this. I'm gonna let you kid. I will say this though. 90% of people can be bought, but there's that small percentage that has morals that they will not.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I don't care if and these motherfuckers can tell you right now. I don't know if it's pride. I don't know, but I will sleep in my car. You is not for to tell me some crazy shit and then be like, here's some money. No, I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna beg now. That's one thing I just don't do. But I will work. I'll wipe your window $5 before. Hell nah. But that's just me.
That's just going off how we was raised. Like my daddy wasn't no person that was selling, so my daddy was a go-getter. So
His daddy, my daddy.
What? Go-getters. So it was just only right for me to be a go-getter. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't the person that took handouts. Like if he ain't got it, he gonna figure out a way to get it, and he gonna go get it.
Ooh, boy, I got a story. I'll tell y'all one day with my daddy, boy. Ooh, it was before. It was one time we were struggling, boy. My dad would not even accept food stuff like that. He was too prideful. Like he said, no, I was just figuring I'm saying.
I like how you said that though.
What? Oh,
money is tools to open doors.
Yeah. That's
like that was good.
Well, to go deeper into that, let's say you're working at a job and you got 10 stacks in the bank. And it's like, just 10 stacks. You don't need no more than that.
Hey, that ain't bad though. Most people ain't got 500.
It could, like it could open the door to where, like, I mean, even if you didn't have the money or not, but for some people, that door is closed here. Like, I ain't about to let this supervisor talk to me like this.
Boy, that's what I'm saying, boy.
But some people like without the money, that door open for them already. It depends on the type of person you are. Like, if a person like struggling, they got like $30 in the bank. Like, dang, I'm gonna let him talk to me like today. Wait till I get that paper. Like, you just kind of take it right there, because like you don't want your pride to go over, make you starve sometimes. But that 10 grand, it make you think a different way. It make you care more about yourself and your way. And then when that money is used up, even without that money, that door still open. Like, I had that 10 stacks before, and when I said that supervisor and I got 5 for it, it helped me out. And then I don't got no money now, but I'm still like, I felt that feeling before of not letting the supervisor tell me how the way I'm supposed to do it, how I'm supposed to feel. And I'm gonna get that money back again. Yeah. So that's how I feel like it can open the door and keep it open for you.
The easiest thing is to do, and I know you think it's not, if you've gotten that money before, you get it again. Even bigger money. Mm-hmm. You get it again. I know in your mind, just don't think like that. If I got it before, I can get it again. That's what you're gonna do. It's funny you said that money sitting there make you feel a certain way. Yeah. But I tell you one thing, if you ever in a situation where you just quit a job because of that, or you just quit a job, well, let me tell you about money just sitting in there. It look nice till you start spending motherfuckers. Yeah. Because I know, looking at that check, you got 10, 20 G's in there, then you look at that motherfucker again. Hold on. Wait, where the money go? Let me tell y'all a story. So I was on a date. This was years ago. I was on a date, right? This was actually one of the worth a damn women. So I'm just pulling out my card like I give a fuck. So I'm not thinking, and I go look at my bank account. Cool, she was a cool chick though. Just like I said, so the money I'm just like in your mind, you just chilling. It feel good. You ain't gotta work. You don't stack up money. You look at that account. Let's just say that boy wasn't there. I thought it was. She understood though. She saw my face. She's like, I got it.
Oh man.
Boy, I'm telling you, boy. Oof.
Those, yeah.
Struggle.
Wrap it up soon,
Yeah.
y'all.
That was a good show though.
I'm gonna hit y'all with a quick one though. A quick crazy one. After we went through the series, but I'm gonna kick with a quick, fun, crazy one.
Okay.
What? Oh, let me change this thing right here. Hold up. How you change it?
On the bottom, you gotta go to the other one.
This one?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, the
The
other.
banners?
Yeah, no. They're right there. Yep.
Yeah.
Your brother comment.
Oh, you did? Oh, it's not.
Who's on there? You watch.
This is a raunchy one. A raunchy one.
Uh-oh.
This is a raunchy one. It is. I need male and female opinions about this.
Roach.
What are y'all viewpoints on paying for sex and selling sex?
I approve. No.
Is it really down looked upon? Because OnlyFans is busted. OnlyFans is making people money, making them millionaires.
I don't. Not really.
It's like, I mean, if that's what you're choosing to make your money, then it is what it is.
And even escorting.
It is degrading. Like,
I'll let you go
because it's like there's plenty of opportunities to make all different kinds of money in this world, and you've settled to exposing yourself. Your body is your temple. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody deserves to see that temple. And if you get to a point where you meet somebody to where you're ready to show them that temple, well, that's a different story.
Mm-hmm.
But just exposing everything personal about you because somebody threw some money in your face, it comes to like, how much self-worth do you have? You know what I'm saying? Like, because don't get me wrong, OnlyFans is making people money. Mm-hmm. And I'm talking about on both ends because it's like now they got guys like managing girls and stuff like that. Pimps. Yeah, and like they collect a percentage of what they make. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a business in it on each aspect, but it's like why do you have to sell yourself so short? You know, like and then that's another thing. Like when did we get as a society? Like when did it get to that?
I mean, you see what's out here now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and honestly and truly, OnlyFans is just new because now it's like
prostitution back page
on a on a
I don't know what that is.
They shut that down.
Escorts and stuff. Escorts and stuff. It's always been around though.
Yeah,
all the way back. I'm talking about.
I feel like I agree with him. Moral standpoint, I don't have a problem with it because y'all let other shit slide. So
yeah, do you have a problem with selling sex?
Yeah, so I don't have a problem with selling or buying because you do all this other shit. Y'all don't say nothing about that. But I mean, it is what it is. You go to strip club. I know you. Well, let's be honest. Some of them in there fucking. Let's be honest. But you go to a strip club. That's sex shit right there. You're watching porn, so I don't see a problem. I've heard guys say that it's easier because if you just exchanging, I want sex and they want money. So I do see it from that point of view. Like
people don't want to get their feelings.
Yeah, so I understand it from I just want this and I just want this. Bam, easy. But if you are a woman who wants to find a husband, I don't think that would be the best choice for you because your husband's not going to look at you the same. Well, even if true.
It's just probably like.
But most, I know it's a smaller. Most men are going to look at you sideways. You talking about some?
He's like that too.
Yeah, he's either like that or he's very simple. But
They're in the
most
same field.
yeah,
Yeah.
but most men are not gonna take that and be like, oh wow, yeah, you know, OnlyFans, you know, selling pussy.
No,
It ain't.
they're not.
Yeah, so keep that in mind if you do that, because, and it ain't even just with OnlyFans, it's just things in life. Keep in mind what you do, bless you, what you do, because in the future, you have, and I feel like a lot of people don't think about the future.
They don't. Like, they don't think about the aftermath. Like, porn stars who are having children,
Oh,
their children,
boy.
like, there's been cases where, like, their children are, like, getting exposed to that lifestyle. I seen a post on Instagram about Aiden Ross, and like he was streaming, and like he like I don't know how it came about, but somebody in his stream ended up posting one of his sister's OnlyFans pictures. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to the situation, that's uncomfortable. Like, it's like, I know my sister do that, but it's like, damn, like you don't have to
whore.
No, it in my face like that. You know what I mean? But it's like,
oh,
because that like that's what I think about. It's like, what is your if your family knows about it, like,
I don't think, like,
how do they feel about it?
Because even if I think about it as a brother or if I was a father, like, dude, because in my part of me gonna be like, dang, what did I fucked up at?
Exactly.
And I know girls, one, if you like sex, that's fine. There's a difference between in blowing and doing certain other things. There's a fine line, and it is what it is. But when I use the word whore, no, that's not what I'm talking about. Selling pussy, fucking everybody in the world that don't make you know what's the word?
You trying to say catch or something?
We can use catch. It ain't gonna make you know Sainty Lottie die. You are a harlot. Just being honest. Yeah, you can't look. You ain't gotta fuck everybody.
What if it's in private? What if
you ain't gotta fuck everybody in private?
No, I said, what if it's done successfully in private?
What you mean?
Like on the cell.
That's really how people should go.
That's how you supposed to do it.
That's how
you supposed to know about no pussy.
Like, people, everything is just public now. Like, nothing is
Look,
like.
Shut the fuck up. I don't know why people have to talk. Just if you want, look, you want to buy some pussy, that's fine.
You don't have to broadcast.
Yeah, why are you broadcasting?
If that's what you want to do,
if you want to buy some coochie cat, that's fine. Keep it on the hush. You bought the coochie cat, move on. Ladies, keep your mouth shut. If you sell coochie cat, first of all, nobody needs to know that you do these things, and you can still get a husband. Let me tell you this: shut your mouth. Nobody, you can live. I don't know who that woman is. Y'all don't do that no more. It's nice. Oh. Yeah, look, and keep it on the down low. It's an image. Everybody has an image. Men too. You have an image. Keep the image. If you do some things, that's fine. Everybody ain't got to know it, like he was saying. Keep it on the low. And then when you see me, hey, mom and dad, I'm a virgin. I'm not.
And the reason why I bring up the discussion, because that part, even though it's appeared as taboo in our world, that is another form of in the entertainment category. Like, we literally have like grown men and grown women that beat each other brains in for a paycheck to put them in a coma, and it's like that's pretty much
what kind of beating?
No, but he's talking about boxing.
Boxing. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's easy not to look at that situation crazy because they're not naked.
Yeah,
like they're not doing anything explicit. I mean, it get real and
that's
okay.
been made on inside, yeah.
But why is that okay? But if my kids see a titty, I think a titty is less traumatizing than watching a man get his brain beaten and blood gushing out of his mouth.
It's really popular to men and what people feel like it's more appropriate than the other. Because with the exchange of sexual acts for money and stuff like that, I wouldn't personally use the word degrading because without sexual acts, I have degraded myself some way, somehow, whether it was attitude, whether it was an experience I've had with someone or a group of people, whether it was not conducting myself in a ladylike manner or whatever. Me saying something, me just thinking something, not even saying it out loud, but just thinking something that can be degrading. So I wouldn't say it's degrading because well alongside of going back to money, some people are hungry. So it don't matter where the money coming from, how the money coming in. All I know is I have a lack and it needs to be filled. So some people have a mentality of like it's survival and it's survival to a whole nother extent, in regards to other people's cases. So I personally I ain't around here I ain't doing it. So it ain't got nothing to do with me. And I can't even say I feel any type of way about it because if that's the case, I should be feeling some type of way about what I do that didn't make public or isn't sexual or whatever the case may be.
I feel that.
Yeah, I really ain't in no position.
Cause it's like what's it called? Well, kind of. I had already said it. I was like, no. I mean, if you gonna do it, you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
you know the card. If I'm gonna play this hand, that's the hand I'm playing.
it is what it is. And there's a way you go about it too. Though, like you can be professional with it, even if that is what you want to do.
Yeah, but always realize
you could be about business, but you do gotta take
know what you're doing. Like this, okay.
What comes with it?
Yeah, what comes with it?
Like I hope like nothing is off the table. Like you have to expect you're gonna deal with people that's nice, and then you're gonna get people in your DMs that's just nasty and they just
Every choice you make has a consequence behind it.
Look,
You can either have a good consequence or a bad consequence. What is it, Isaac Newton? Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Same thing pertains to life. So every action you make has a action that posts to it. So you got to know the risk, and not even just in the entertainment world. Every world, corporate world, no matter what, is a risk that comes with doing a job. So you got to know, are you prepared to take that risk? And you got to ask yourself, is it something, it's getting me financially, but am I mentally ready?
Yeah.
Because it's going to play with your mental big time.
most of them are not.
It's going to play with your mental big time.
Yeah, I respect everybody's opinions about this and the way how they say it. I think the reason why society looked down upon it so much because like how she said and how you said it too, they could be ever since the dawn of time. They were more disrespectful toward that trade of entertainment more than to the respect that the gladiators had back in the day and such things. And they were slaves, but they still was praised as they killed each other. And while the pleasure was disrespectful. Oh.
I mean, the same thing with women. Women was often thought of in a sexual manner. And so women was often used as a sexual tool. Mm-hmm. And so what in some people's mind is they took what was once an oppressive thing and they took it and profit off of it. Yeah. You know, just how like the word, I don't know if I can say the word.
Prostitute?
No.
What?
The N word. Y'all can say that word.
What word?
Nigga.
Oh, he said it earlier.
Well, okay.
I said
Just like nigga. Like it's been an ongoing battle of the usage of the word. And some people say, well, we use that word now to take what was once negative and proclaim it and turn it into something of our own. So in their mindset, what was took as an oppressive thing, they took it and made profit off of it.
Still see nigga as like a negative
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That word is still an ongoing battle
I have no.
to this day.
I personally have no issues with the sex industry and all that stuff, but it still depends on the person who if they want to involve themselves in that world or not. Like you said, like you don't want to marry a person in the sex industry.
And I can't speak for everybody, but me personally, it's like I feel like I'll be okay with watching boxing and UFC and stuff like that, and that getting broadcast as opposed to sexual entertainment, because when I think sex, I think intimacy. You know what I'm saying? Like at one point,
You mean broadcast? You mean like just out in the public?
like being like open with it. You know what I'm saying? Like
So it's stripping.
Worldwide.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's stripping what was once intimate from
Yeah,
people.
because like
what
sex
was
at one
supposed to
point
be,
it was supposed to be pure. You know what I mean? Like,
and now it's so casual.
and yeah, now it's just as casual as sucking your thumb. Like it's everybody. It's like everybody's doing it. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's why I feel like, you'll look at it like, damn, that's what you're doing, as opposed to a boxer getting his jaw broken. It's like, oh shit, he just got, you know what I'm saying? Like, because like I felt since that intimacy and purity has been stripped from it, now it's like, it's just trash. You know what I mean? Like now, folks is gonna view it like that. Like, but yeah, that's what that's yeah. Because at one point, like I know, growing up, I was led to believe that sex wasn't supposed to happen, and it's still like that. But sex, that's the proper way of going by it. Like sex wasn't supposed to happen until marriage.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like it was put on this pedestal of like purity. So I feel like since that was pushed, especially earlier in times, like that was pushed. So now it's like as we're evolving and stuff, and people are being more open with a lot of things, it's like, hold on, you know what I mean? Like
That's how you see the version.
So it's like stripping the meaning of what once had a
like,
significant meaning.
Yeah, like
The
honestly,
value of it has
honestly, truly.
decreased. I guess that's what he's saying in a sense.
Like,
I would like to believe that, but they still call it the oldest profession in history.
What?
Sex. Like I'm talking about the purity of sex.
yeah.
But it's still the like. I hear what you're saying, like the purity, like how society. I feel like society controls pretty much everything and how the things are perceived.
The other flip, though, I'll let you continue.
Oh no, it was just that like I said, sex had this purity and what was the other word you said? Sincerity.
Intimacy.
Intimacy.
Yeah.
Ever since the dawn of time, kings they slew of women, and they pretty much that was like the golden standard. If you was a high lord, whatever, women,
the most women
you
could
have, even without money involved. It's like even I think they were probably, or they were what they called them, concubines. They was well taken care of and everything. It's just that they had their.
But there was another reason why they did that though too. To spread
I guess it's
seed.
just it wasn't publicized as much back in those days.
Yeah.
It wasn't publicized. Now, like you say,
I mean, everybody knew that.
I mean, they may have known, but it wasn't
Oh
out.
yeah,
It wasn't as frequently out.
It wasn't.
So, they shield. Basically, you knew about it. It was no secret, but it was kind of like shield in a sense. So much now is not shield anymore. You say what you want to say. You show what you want to show. You got the guy free giving will now. Everything is more open.
I'm talking about age and everything now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you forgot
the fact that you gotta have the birds and the bees talk with your child at such a young age. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, what
You
Come
forgot
on.
to add the
Right.
other reason, and I did like that you said the intimacy and all that. But you have to remember, most of them people aren't looking at it that. They're looking at it as a breeding. And that's
Yeah,
it. They're not
breeding.
going to put
Yeah,
the
that
God
was
aspect
big.
and all that in there.
That was big too. That's why kings had different, a multitude of women and stuff like that.
I'm trying to
Because
spread my seed.
Yeah, and then
There
if
you
one
go.
gets pregnant, you got other ones to get pregnant.
Ain't get
and
no
stuff
boy
like
yet.
that.
They had to go.
That's another thing too. That especially back
That
in the
first
day,
son.
they was looking for that son.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, yeah, that's what it is. and what it ain't. But I'm not judging
Oh no.
nobody or
Look, I
anything
don't
like
care,
that.
y'all.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
some-
do what you do.
Yeah,
My
do-
main
do-
concern
do-
is
do-
just you just be
Just-
safe.
Yeah, and be
Be
professional.
safe
You
and
what I'm
just
saying?
know like it's not a game. Like, yeah, the money seems good or whatnot, but be prepared for what's coming ahead.
Because-
the mental aspects of it, because that's trauma that you're playing with.
Because like I said,
It's
you'll
trauma.
you'll deal with a gentleman, you know what I'm saying, but you'll also come and deal with a pig because he feel like I'm giving you 10 racks, I should be able to spit on your face.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
A-rap.
you gonna come, you gonna
Or
interact with
force you
those
to do
pigs
stuff
too.
you don't want to
Or
do.
that too.
And some will even manhandle you to where they will possibly hurt you. So
Exactly.
that's what I'm saying. Know what you're getting into.
Exactly.
I know money is the easy for the headliner or whatnot, but all this stuff we're talking about is that fine print that people don't read
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So it's
Because like
and
money,
people don't look into.
money is out there and money can be made in every way, shape, or form. But you gotta look at the fine print. You gotta look at the depth of it, and you gotta be in control of your situation. Because
And going back to when he was talking about fighting, that's a risk in that because concussions, all this.
man,
Again, they took that from back in the slavery days when it was it Mandingo. When you watch Django and they had the two men like fight and made the best man win.
Yeah.
Took that and profit off.
for the and they whoever was the strongest was the one to breed stronger. So
Mhm.
yeah.
So, I mean, it's nothing new
yeah,
under the sun.
I just think the topic about sex is very interesting because everybody have their different opinions about how sex is, and like you said with intimacy,
Right.
there's a couple right now that believes their best intimate moment was caught on camera,
Yeah.
and then apparently some other people seen it for a price.
Yeah.
And I mean, I feel like that if anybody can agree, that's possible.
Like I'm not like I don't wanna make
Oh,
it
no.
seem like since y'all are deciding to have sex on OnlyFans and putting broadcasting it and stuff, like there's no intimacy in it or even purity, but broadcasting it like that will automatically make someone strip that away. You know what I'm saying? Like you all right, like
No, you're right too.
like
No, you're right.
because like if
No.
I'm in the job now, like you said, explaining to kids younger, we're dealing with the sexuality of kids.
see that's like
I mean, everybody's like, what?
it's
Woo!
like
Like, that's a whole different ball
that's
game.
a whole ball.
Yeah,
That's a
Spotify
Spotify show. Yeah, that's a
honestly and
Spotify.
truly-
I got them.
Honestly and truly, sex isn't even like our biggest worries no more. You know what I mean? Like we gotta worry about if Tony comes to school one day and he don't want to be Tony no more. He wants to be Tiffany. You know what I'm saying? Like dead ass.
Yeah,
Like we have like that's the shit we gotta deal with now. You know, like
What did you say, nigga?
How do I send the child to the bathroom?
right.
Close your eyes.
Yeah, that's all I want. It's just like the importance of how sex is perceived, is either going down or up. It's in a whole tumble.
Yes, I'm surprised. Like our corporate office hasn't changed 2 of our programs yet. One is strictly for boys, one is strictly for girls. Guy talk, girl talk. Well, what if you got, like you said, Tony want to be Tiffany?
Yeah, that's
Tony sitting in the corner.
Tony.
I mean, never mind.
But now
We can't do that.
Yeah,
If Tony wants to
I'm
be Tiffany,
kidding. I'm
and
kidding.
that's Tiffany
Tiffany, come on over.
turned into a big fuss.
Yeah.
You can't tell them no, Tiffany, you're Tony.
You can't
say that no more. You can't.
Oh,
You cannot.
I was over there. Hold on.
No matter what your beliefs are,
I wanted to
you
say
cannot.
that. I wanted to say that topic for the Spotify show, but
You can.
I mean, I'm
tap
it's just,
into it.
yeah, tap into it. I mean, has anybody watched the Toy Story movie?
Which one?
Which one? There's like
The
4
first
of them.
one.
Yeah. It was for.
You are a toy. I'm sorry. I mean, that's just what I'm saying.
What
That's
is
what
so fun?
Toy.
You can't help but like here.
Came right at you. Came a little cardboard box.
We can't be Woody no more.
That's crazy.
We cannot be Woody.
Was Woody lying to the man?
No.
I mean,
I'm gonna say what
they.
some people may want to say. And look, I have no problem. And y'all already know. Yeah, I have no problem with what the fuck y'all want to do. But let me tell you this. Before we end, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I have no problem. What you want to do, what you want to do, that's fine. But let be honest, all right? Let's be honest.
Wrong is wrong, right is right.
I ain't say all that, but look, let's be honest. You can do what you want, but let's not play make-believe land, all right? You want to play make-believe, that's fine, but I'm not for to play make-believe with you. I'm going to see what you is. It is what it is. If you want to walk around with a dress, I ain't for to stop you. It ain't my life, but I ain't for to play.
That's the next segment we're going to talk about?
Yeah.
I want to talk about
But that we are going to talk. We're going to put it on Spotify, but we're going to talk about that.
Because, like, yo.
Because I got some shit.
Do you know? And this is just a little tip tap. I ain't finna dive too deep into it, but you know, trans folks got people questioning what a woman is.
Oh yeah.
See, that don't make no difference.
Like, what defines a woman? Like, they got folks really questioning.
Apparently, I'm a woman.
Like I came across a video on TikTok, and a trans man was trying to explain to him, saying that a woman can only be a woman if they can have babies. Now, the guy was trying to explain to him, like, there are women that can't get pregnant, but that doesn't stop them from being a woman. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm looking at the video, and I'm like, damn, dude.
No,
now we're at this point.
A uterus. A vagina.
Like now the guy she was talking to, he wasn't confused. Like he knew. Like when he asked, like he gave his definition of a woman.
I feel that's like I was saying. All jokes aside, if you want to be a trans woman, man, that's on you. And I don't have a problem. Ain't got nothing to do with me. But I do feel like, and I'm not even a woman. I just feel like that's disrespectful to women.
Yes.
Because now I feel like it's belittling women to me. Because now you're like, I literally, and let's be real, if I decided, well, I don't have to change my name. Zoe is Zoe. I'm just being, now you know. Apostrophe. Woo! I got the little Prince thing, but it's the girl. But if I decided to do that, wouldn't I be disrespecting y'all? I'm a woman. Bitch. I go get me some big old titties. I already got a fat ass.
Imagine a woman coming across that video. She's a woman who dealt with problems where she can't have children, but she wanted to have children. And she come across this video and she see a trans man trying to tell her that she's not a woman because she can't give birth. That can send her into a depression type mental state. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then going off of the women that I've came across that can't experience that itself takes a toll on them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I want to have a child. I'm around all these people that are having children, but I can't bear children. You know what I'm saying? Like that put them in a.
But I will say this: some of them can't have them, Now some of them still can't. Even if you do the egg thing, they still can't. But they still have the what's it called? The equipment.
Yeah, like the way Buddy was the way
a bussy. Is it called a bussy?
The way the doctor was explaining it to
oh,
him.
My bad. A bussy is a boy pussy. A bussy cannot have a baby. You know what a bussy is? That's what they call a bussy.
No, they keep it.
Yeah, that's why I call it a bussy. It's not a real pussy.
Oh, it's not. No, it's not.
No, I know. I know what it is. I'm saying. By the way, I'm gonna explain this real quick so I can. I'm gonna explain this, and I want y'all to be traumatized after this show. And this is gonna be the last thing I want y'all to hear after this. Do you know what it takes to get a fake vagina? So what they do is cut the dick right here, right?
Oh no.
I'm just being honest. I'm gonna do it quick. And they shape it, and you gotta take your hormones too, and to make it look like a vagina. So it's impossible meat. And so you have to put a little dildo thing in there, and you have to keep it in there or the hole will close because your body naturally is healing a wound. It's actually a wound, and it has to heal. You will not feel the thing. That's why most trans men do not get their wiener chopped off, because that's a process they have to live with, and most people commit suicide. Go look up the studies. I'm just saying.
Caitlyn Jenner regrets it. I'll throw that out there.
And look, again, you do what you want. I'm just telling you what it is. And do you know how to you know how it stay lubed? Booty juice. I'm being honest. Booty juice. Did you know your butt lubricates itself? Yes. So they get that to lubricate that booty. So when you get some of that bussy, get some of that bussy. Go ahead and close us out. Close us out.
All right, y'all. We talked about a lot of stuff. We got deep within ourselves today with our 3 qualities we thought about ourselves. We dived into leaving the nest. Dived into sex. Take that deep breath. Wait, what's that song? Yeah, sex in the city. Yeah, we learned a lot about each other today, and we learned our thoughts about different specific topics, interesting topics today, and we're gonna go ahead and sign out. We got
it's your boy.
Yeah,
it's your boy Wavy. I'm back for real this time. Y'all still know the vibes.
She don't believe it.
Hey, y'all probably don't believe it either. Y'all probably don't believe it either, and that's fine. Action speaks louder than words, but y'all know the vibes. They're still the same. We chasing our dreams. Keep God first, and most importantly, well, not most importantly, but always stay with it.
It is Miss Brighten Up your day. Y'all sunshine. First and foremost, always trust in God. Okay. If you don't believe in God, always have hope. And that's going to connect you to the source. Be blessed and never stress. Keep your head up and stack your bread up. Be easy and never greasy. But most importantly, Merry Christmas, because life is truly a gift. Until next time, sunshine.
We early. I'm talking about
Real early.
where my gifts at?
Oh, shit. It's like, hold on, it's not that time yet.
I'm gonna get my gift sooner or later,
I'm like, I'm still recovering from this past Christmas.
Yeah, you got Lady Red and Cone giving the words of wisdom about life too. Yeah, she hit us pretty hard with it. We learned a lot of stuff. I'm Joker J. We got here.
Him, Daddy Kane.
Today
With the saxophone.
Has been a good show. Well, tonight has been a good show. Y'all learned pretty much a lot tonight. You even learned what a bussy was.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Hey, if you like that, you like it. I do want to shout out one old show. So if you go to Spotify, go in the archive, like back in the old show, I had a guest who So we were talking about this topic, and boy, let's say some such shit. But go watch it for yourself. I mean, listen to it. But it's your boy Sovereign. Y'all get y'all some shirts. Y'all get show some love, subscribe. We are gonna get back on the game and stuff. I promise you.
Yeah, look, revamp.
Yeah.
It ain't never too late.
It ain't never too late.
Facts. I'm also thinking about why he said that. I'm thinking about reamping the Instagram.
Okay.
So I don't know. We may make a new one. I don't know. Well, y'all just stay tuned. We may make a new one. It is what it is because we're gonna put a whole bunch of crap.
Regardless, y'all gonna get this entertainment.
It's coming.
For sure.
So like, subscribe, tell your friends. Y'all know y'all entertained.
Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do.
It's your boy Sovereign. Y'all be blessed. Never stress.
We out.
Yes, sir.
That was a good one. I like that. That felt good.
Mm-hmm.
Talk that talk.
Walk that walk.
Walk that walk.
Thanks, y'all, for coming.